Oh, hello. It's Kim Willis here. Yeah, nighttime. I'm in a little cafe overlooking the river, but we've got a couple of kids here asking for money. Oh, God. How much are you giving? Ah, dear. That's the problem with eating al fresco in Cambodia. I'm not in Phnom Penh at the moment. Just come down to the coast for a week, a bit less than a week. And first port of call is a town called Kampot. And Kampot is a nice little town. It's on the river. It's not on the beach. The beach is a bit further away, but it's on the river, and it's famous for its pepper. Kampot pepper. An up-and-coming global brand, you might say, in the pepper industry, and they're pretty good peppers too. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a break and get away from everything and just chill for a few days. But you know, even when I'm chilling, I've still got ideas pumping through my tiny little brain, and I just have to share it because that's the way I am. Sing. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm at this. We're at this restaurant called La Talier. They've got some French dishes and some Cambodian, Asian style dishes. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. They're just serving now, so I'll be quick. Yeah. Yeah, Kampot. It's about 3 hours by car or bus from Phnom Penh, so it's not that far. Okay. Now here is my little point or lesson or tip for the day. And in fact, it doesn't come from me, it comes from someone that you've probably heard of. And before I reveal to you the name of the guy who said it, I'll just give you the quote. And he said this: the difference between successful people and very successful people often comes down to one fact, and that is that very successful people say no more than successful people. You get it? They say no. And in fact, they say no a lot. And they only say yes occasionally. Now, when I posted that quote on my Facebook wall, some people took issue to it, which is unbelievable, especially after you've seen, well, you know who wrote it. And I put it in there, who wrote it. Warren Buffett, the world's greatest investor. What's he worth now? $60 billion? So if he says something like that, I'm going to sit up and take notice. And I'm going to assume he's right. And after reading it, I thought, well, what is he referring to there when he's saying that the most successful, the super successful people, the difference is that they say no more often than anybody else. What are they saying no to? Business deals, business propositions. Bring it down to the scale to mere mortals like me. Business opportunities, affiliate programs, make money programs. They say no, and they say no a lot. Whereas less successful people stay within this arena, this home visit arena, they seem to say yes a lot. They seem to say yes because you see them jumping from one thing to another, one business opportunity to another, one training program to another. They say yes a lot. And you refer it back to the quote from the great man, say, well, his idea is that, but when you say yes, you go for it and you make the frickin' thing work. You make it work. You go for it. You evaluate it properly. And then once you've made your decision, there is no turning back. It's do or die, almost burn the bridges. Now, he's talking about very rich people. They're not going to burn their bridges because they've got plenty of money behind them. But if we look at other people who have made money in the home business space, they've done it usually because they're stuck with one thing. They've made the decision, they've thought about it, they've made the decision, they've made a good judgment about, you know, the thing that they got involved with, the program that they purchased or the training program they purchased, and they gave everything to it. It was do or die. And look, I've succumbed to temptation plenty of times before I got clear on this. I bought all sorts of stupid programs and invested in different things, and offline as well. I didn't know anything about it. I decided too quickly, and then I repented at leisure. Right? I repented at leisure, and I'm still repenting. Particularly a couple of them would cost me more than $500,000 each. So look, I'm not being judgmental here because I've been down that pathway myself. But after I started learning that lesson in the offline world and decided to go into the online world, I found something. I made the decision after carefully considering it for several weeks, and then it was do or die. It was, hey, this is it. I will make this work no matter what. And I'll give it 6 months before I make $1, and then I might reevaluate. 6 months compared to the 6 days or 6 weeks that most people give a new strategy or a new program before they start backsliding. Okay, 6 months. Now, as it turned out, I made money in my first month. My good fortune, but the commitment level was high. So I said no to a lot of things at that time. I looked at a lot of different business opportunities, and I said no to a lot of them. But when this one came into view, based on criteria that I had already established in my own mind, in fact, I wrote all the different points down, and this one ticked the boxes. Okay, so I think just relating it back to the home business sector, I mean, obviously we're not billionaires and multi-billionaires and all the rest of it, but we can learn from some of these people. We can, like Warren Buffett. Basically, make your decisions slowly, and then make it work, and give it time to make it work, and follow it through till its logical conclusion. All right, that's my thought for the day. Hey, and if you haven't joined my new Facebook group, The Laptop Lifestyler, why don't you do that? We talk about marketing for small business owners, lead generation, particularly tribe building and audience building strategies, organic, free methods, no paid advertising. Join that group, you're going to love it. It's a really vibrant community. It's not a pitch fest at all. It's sharing ideas and sharing experiences. The Laptop Lifestyler. Make a request to join, and if you're approved, you'll be able to have a look around, and I think you'll really like it. We also have free training webinars and so on. All right, I've got to eat now. This is Kim Willis. Bye for now.